Hope it's not. Hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. Hello, wrong scene. There we are. That's the right scene. Oh, and why is the game not showing? Oh, it's probably because I haven't clicked it. Here, you know what? There it is. Hey guys, let's see. I want to try for one more shift. I think there are like 3 more days left in the game. We'll see how long it takes. I try to keep this a shorter stream, but I'm gonna try for more but shorter streams. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Yesterday, the Romeo and Juliet couple got together and they were kissers. And a werewolf destroyed our coffee shop a little bit. That was a bit of a problem. Yeah, we also are, of course, for this month, raising money for St Jude, which can be done through the link to my Tiltify page, or if you want, there is also the merch page, which each item that is sold, I'll be donating $5 to charity for that. Let's see other things. I have all the making the art for charity VODs up on YouTube. And after this, I should have yesterday's Coffee Talk VOD up on YouTube as well. I'm gonna try to stay up on it a little better, getting them put up there a little faster. The art ones took a bit of time because, well, because we had the technical difficulties going on, I had to download them and then paste them together and upload them, and it was insanely long as opposed to normally just clicking a button on Twitch and it just goes straight to YouTube. I don't have to worry about it. My computer's not all doing nothing but working on this video, that kind of thing. So that's nice. Yeah, I think that's it. Any other introductory chit-chatteries that I can think of? I think that pretty much covers it. So let's see what happens this next day at the coffee shop. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020. Do's and don'ts. Is Coachella just where we all sit on the couch and watch music videos or something? Because I could get behind that. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Interesting. Let's see if there's any new... Let's see, I know we've got all of our peoples here, but I'm curious if there's any more stories. Well, we do have another story. I wasn't sure if we'd still be getting these every day since technically Freya doesn't work for them, if I remember correctly. But maybe they have a backlog of her stories that they're putting out for now. Happily Ever After, Ever After, Ever After, Part 2. It doesn't happen the next time Romeo and Juliet meet. When Romeo sees her, he knows something isn't right. After that, each time he sees her, he feels uncomfortable, almost afraid. Our hero isn't scared of much, but he can't explain how she makes him feel, as though she's surrounded by a fierce, powerful aura that keeps him from approaching. It takes a few days for whatever it is to fade. When that sense of danger finally eases up, Romeo finds he has the courage to approach her. Cunningly, he waits until the end of a night class when both of them are ready to go home. Hey Jules, are you heading back? Let me drive you home. No, it's fine, I'll call an Uber. I have something I need to tell you though. Her expression quickly changes to one Romeo's never seen before. An uncomfortable looking mixture between happy, sad, and angry. He finds he doesn't know what to call it. She peers at him. What's it about? It's about, you know the thing I told you a few months ago? The slight smile he saw when he first confessed his feelings returns to her face. Okay, let's go for a drive. I know a good place to talk. Juliet directs Romeo sporadically and they chat normally to fill the intervening time until they reach what she reveals to be their destination. A large, dark, empty park. She's gonna murder him, everybody. She's gonna murder him. Huh, I didn't know there was a park around here. You know nothing, Romeo. Hey, what? You said you don't read or watch Game of Thrones. She side-eyes him. It's all over the internet, dude. Good point, well made. Our heroes climb over the lock gate and meander slowly along the paths until they find a bench, and an unspoken decision has them both sit down at the same time. By this point, it's close to midnight. The drive has been long and he'd driven slower than usual to stretch out their time together. The sky is bright with stars while the full moon hangs heavy on the horizon. A warm and gentle breeze brings with it the scent of wet earth and green growing things, and far distant clouds tease them with the idea of rain before morning. It is, Romeo feels, perfect, as though God had created especially for them and this moment. So, says Juliet, lowering her gaze from the milky splash of stars above them to meet his eyes, what do you want to talk to me about? And Romeo thinks, what the hell, and jumps right in. I told you I liked you, do you remember? Yes. It was a lie. Her eyes narrow. What do you mean? Oh, careful, dear Romeo, you should not play with a woman's heart. I still like you. I never stopped liking you, and every day I like you more, and I don't think I can go another day without telling you how I feel. Oh, I know. His jaw snaps shut and he blinks rapidly. This is not what he thought she would say. What? Is it that obvious? No, but it was kind of easy to guess. Ah, okay. So yeah, there's that. And? You know when I first told you how I felt, I thought it would help me clear my head? I wanted it to, but since then it's haunted me. Why did I want that? I think of you and I want to see you. I see you and I want to talk to you. He continues laying bare all the things he's been thinking of these past few weeks, culminating in an impassioned plea. I know it probably won't end well, but I want to be with you. I want us to try. Juliet takes his hand and squeezes it, feels the tremble in his finger, and says nothing about it. Romeo, I like you, she begins, and his heart near bursts. I like you a lot, and not only as a friend, but with our backgrounds and our families, it's impossible for us to be together. I know that, Juliet. I know. But I really like spending time with you. Whenever I talk to you, I feel so happy and so scared. Why would you feel scared? Because I don't want to say anything that will make you think less of me. I want to look perfect in front of you, even though whenever we're together, it feels like I can only show all of my imperfections. Hey, nobody's perfect. They sit quietly for a moment, still holding hands. Romeo stares at their intertwined fingers while Juliet watches the breeze ripple through the trees. It still feels weird, our heroine muses to herself. You told me that you liked me, and I thought it could never work. And then you said the same, and I was disappointed somehow. And now, here you are telling me to forget about the rules, and I'm the one saying they're important. Oh, tell me about it. I don't even know where this is all coming from. You don't like what I like, and I don't like what you like, and please don't get me started on the fact that your favorite book is the single worst thing I've ever read. Huh? You mean The Secret? Yes, oh God, please let's not talk about it now, okay? She tilts her head back and laughs, and Romeo remembers that he used to hate the sound a long time ago. Okay, let's not talk about it, but if you know that a relationship won't go well... Oh, that was her. If you know that the relationship won't go well, why do you keep telling me how you feel? Why don't you just try to forget me? I've tried, he sighs, squeezing her hand very gently. But every conversation with you is enough to make me remember that you mean so much to me. You don't listen to explosions in the sky, but you're what I think of whenever I do. You don't play video games as much as me, but you're on my team is what I want the most whenever I play a multiplayer game. We pray to different gods, but your face is the one that appears whenever I pray for a good future. Juliet doesn't say anything. She just looks into his eyes while listening to everything he's been keeping in his head and his heart for a long time. Before this, I always thought that when I fell in love with someone, it would be a person that I wanted to grow old with. Do I want to grow old with you? No, I don't want to do that. But I do want to be with you, here in this moment, stuck in eternal limbo, in an infinite loop of this exact hour. Forever? Hell yeah, I do. Neither Romeo nor Juliet speak for some time after that. They just keep staring at each other. They don't know what it is, but they surely feel something strange. Something magical is happening between them now. A delicate thing which twists in the air around them, young and oh so fragile. Do you love me? Juliet asks quietly. I'm not sure, Romeo answers. But if it's not love, then I don't know what it is. But if it is love, why don't you want to grow old with me? Because it's just love. You're such a weirdo. I don't know why I ever fell in love with you. Right at that moment, Romeo feels joy in his heart, a tsunami of happiness sweeping through his body, destroying all the baggage that has been messing with his head and heart for so many months. But then reality hits as suddenly as the joy. Everything happens in a single instant. It's just one moment. Romeo feels the greatest happiness and the greatest sadness he's ever felt in his life. Hey, I might not be worth you sacrificing everything, especially your family. I don't know if we are still actually alive or not. Oh, wait. It looks like I refreshed and we are back. I don't know where I was typing just now. Let's see. All right. Refresh if you need to. Let me type that in chat real quick. It looks like it's up and running again, but just in case, let me double check some things. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that doesn't mean that I'm going to have two different VODs again. That'll be annoying. I had dreams of not having to put things together again. I wonder why that happened though. Because I didn't have any issue with OBS this time. So it's gotta have been on. And my internet was fine. So it must have been on Twitch's side this time. Well, no sense wondering about it now. Pasting VODs together is for later me to deal with. Alright, let's see, where are we at? They were laughing after talking about falling in love with each other. I love you, says Romeo. I love you too, I guess, answers Juliet. They sit closer now while holding hands. Juliet puts her head on Romeo's shoulder. Is it worth it? She asks. For now, right at this moment, it's totally worth it. But whether that feeling will last as time goes by, as more people find out about it, I don't know. Juliet sighs quietly. Life sucks sometimes. Life sucks most of the time. That's why I want to make this moment last forever, if that's even possible. It's possible if we believe it. Is that what that weird book taught you? Laughs Romeo. Shut up, Juliet answers and pinches his hand. They stay silent again for a while. Hey, kiss me. The words come from Juliet. Romeo doesn't really know how to react to that. Why? He asks. I've heard people say that a kiss is a magical thing. It can stop time or take you to the future in an instant. I've heard that story. I always thought it was silly, though. The situation we're stuck in is pretty silly, too, you know? Good point, he allows. Well made. Oh, wow. Well, do we have another hiccup? Because the chatbot just once again was like, you're live again. I think we're fine. Anyhow. So, they stare at each other as they lean in, they close their eyes. When their lips touch for the first time, it's the strangest sensation either of them has ever felt. Everything feels so magical. It feels as if as if time has stopped only for them, and they're in an infinite loop of that exact moment. Oh, and it's a to be continued as well. Interesting. All right. Welcome. Hey, lurking. Good evening, Freya. You look very cheerful today. And it's all thanks to you. What did I do? I finally got a good night's sleep last night. Like, I slept like a log. A proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything. Good for you. You really needed that. I know, but I had the deadline coming, and I've been pushing myself to finish this draft. A bit too much, I guess. So, how's it going now? You won't believe this? I probably will. But when I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water, and not forced crap like I've been writing recently. And that's why taking a break is important. Yeah. You don't need to start lecturing me now. So, what's your plan now? Now, as in right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. Well, that is a plan for you. Good for you. And after that, I'll continue writing. Sounds like a solid plan. You know where the restroom is. So many drinks we haven't discovered yet. There's 2 chocolates. There's a lot of milk things. Interesting. Make all the little red dots go away. All of you. Wait, that was kind of cute. Aw, that is a cute little picture. There. No more red dots. This is a good question, JJ. Why didn't she wash her face? I'm gonna say that she feels icky after walking out in the rain. That's what we're gonna go with. Yeah. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner? I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I feel like she just camps out on one of the chairs or, like a couch. Just sleeps there. The owner has no clues. Just like, she's just always here. Right when I open, she's there. And it's just that, no, she lives in the coffee shop. And this is her idea of paying rent, is buying an espresso each day. You don't have any customers tonight. Freya, honey, dear, we just opened. What? My goodness. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? Yeah, she probably could use some time without a whole bunch of caffeine after all that. But, oh look, Freya. See, there's a customer right now. So don't you worry about me. Oh. Hey, friend. Looking a little more human tonight. Hesty, hi! How are you today? Also very funny timing. Hesty comes in. I'm like, you're looking more human today. Poor Hesty's like, oh great. Lurking thinks I don't look human normally. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words. This is maybe pushing it a bit. Sleepy is fine, Hesty. Sleepy is good, especially if you're gonna go take a nap, catch up on some sleep. Did you stay up late playing video games? I think I was responsible last night. I've been working hard the last couple days at getting a decent amount of sleep, so yeah. So far, so good. Freya, lurking. I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala? Hey, it's all right. No one got hurt, right? Oh, good. Way to be responsible with sleep. Sometimes we can do it. Sometimes. Until a new game comes out, and then we're just completely obsessed, and yeah. And it's all downhill. And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made. And the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? Look, we're really good at making sure our business doesn't go over. We're going to guilt trip this guy for going full werewolf in our shop and make him buy us extra drinks. Like, genius business person. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No! It's all right, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty, at least. A little. All right. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice? Is that how you make little girls? And the one with cinnamon? Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please. So is it just coffee and... Because if we just do coffee and cinnamon, we haven't done a coffee and cinnamon yet. Maybe cinnamons. See what that does. Nope, that's not what we wanted. Add coffee, cinnamon, and honey instead of sugar. Does the order matter? Because I feel like it should say sugar and spice. So, okay, coffee, honey, and cinnamon. If so, that means there's a lot of different variations we can make here. I mean, it would make sense, sugar and spice and sugar. There we go. Interesting. So order matters. Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. Hey. Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. Lurking, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. There was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was really packed yesterday. After that announcement? Announcement? The one saying that a replacement government issued fury sedative. Fury sedative. Look, half the time it's a furry sedative, other half it's a fury sedative. It works both ways, right? I mean, he's a werewolf. Yeah. Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of a full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon. You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at it at the news stall. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. It was that bad, huh? Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift I left immediately. Normally I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place. Gala, excuse me for asking this? Yes? But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's good to hear. This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday. But I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt it. As long as I have something to direct my fury at. To direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me. Or worst case, hurting myself. Despite all of that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for a positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure, what are you having? Same as yesterday. And we all remember that drink for sure. It's nice that he's not all Angies today, because yesterday he wouldn't even let me open tea, milk, and ginger. Tea, milk, ginger. He wouldn't even let me open my phone. That was a fun mechanic though, because I would open the phone and then he would stomp his feet and whatnot, and it would make my phone go down before I could get to it. That was pretty nicely done. Here's your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Phew. What the? Rachel? What's going on? What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella. Just to get in an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, clerking, a cafe latte, please. Cafe latte. And we all know a cafe latte is made. See, this is where okay. Coffee, milk. Bad latte art. Per usual, do I know what I'm doing? No. Is it still fun? Kinda. If there's one thing we've learned through this particular playthrough, is that I should never try to have a coffee shop. Or at least if I do, any of the drinks should be made by people other than me, because yeah. I'm a little terrible at it. I feel like you could make a really pretty flower with this. If you were at all somewhat talented. What does invert do? Oh, that's how I pour the milk. Interesting. Swirl, swirl. There. So fancy. She's gonna be so impressed with it. Your cafe latte is ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father. I mean, that's not wrong. And he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came. And... I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well at least? Oh, yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first. But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time, and then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you. But your managers probably worked some of his influence too. So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. She is very adult. Much adulting. So adult. The most adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party? That might be a bit too far. Welcome. Oh. Why is he so cute? Okay, he is a way cuter kitty cat than he is a human. Poor little old kitty cat. Why does he look like he got beat up? Meow. What the hell? Oh no. Dad! What? Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry? Yes. Dad, what happened? Larkin, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Meow. Alright, you get milk with a little bit of milk. And just for fun, a little bit of milk. I present to you milk. Here. That was why did you pour it on the counter? Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Black Belt, hey, how are you doing? We just had this girl's dad walk in and he is an adorable cat. Because, like, yeah. We haven't seen him in his cat form before, and why is he so cute? This is the real question. Why is he so cute? Don't mention it. Look at this sad little old man cat. It's nice being able to do a lurk work and getting to pop in on streams between. I hope you have a good evening at work, though. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. Ooh, boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Ha! Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kind of understand them. I hope Henry's all right. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time, place then. Will do. You know what? I was just going to do one day, but maybe just at least a little bit more of another day. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. Police raid on private Coachella after party is the biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Who could have known? Who could have known that Mr. Lester was a bad guy? Such shock. Nobody saw this coming. Certainly not all the characters. Let's see, do we have a new story? Part 3! Happily ever after, ever after, ever after, part 3. Romeo comes awake with a gasp, his mind already whirling as he tries to make sense of what's happened. Was it just a dream, he thinks? Please forgive him, dear readers, he's barely awake. He has no idea how or when he got home, but he's still wearing yesterday's clothes, and he experiences the unwashed, uncomfortable feeling that comes with waking after falling asleep fully dressed. Then he remembers. Juliet, what happened to her? He rifles through blankets, pockets, until he finds his cell phone, and immediately fires off a message to her. He won't admit it, will barely remember it through the haze of panic, but he spends the next 14 minutes and 10 seconds staring fixedly until it vibrates in his hand, and he drops it to the floor. Hi, Captain. Thanks for the lurk. Romeo! Juliet's voice is muffled by the carpet, but he doesn't think he's ever been so relieved to hear it. Where are you? Are you all right? I'm fine. What about you? I'm okay. We need to talk. Something's definitely different. Romeo opens his mouth to agree before he even realizes how he feels. He's been so weighed down by his feelings for so long that he hadn't noticed that something changed until Juliet brought it up. Waking up has been bad for so long, but today he feels different. Today he feels good. When Romeo arrives at the coffee shop, Juliet is already there. She waits while he orders an Americano, patiently sipping her orange juice until he joins her. So? Romeo says as he seats himself opposite Juliet. What happened last night? She shrugs, shakes her head, a picture of honest confusion. I'm not sure. I felt kind of light when I woke up this morning. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. I feel like a part of me is missing. She nods in agreement, and they're quiet for a time. Juliet plays with her straw, the paper melting quickly in the icy remnants of her drink. She trails off and tries again. Do you actually remember what happened last night? Kind of. Romeo frowns and grimaces. I'm not sure, though. How do you feel about me now? Asks Juliet. He pauses to consider. I don't know. I still like you. A lot, in fact. But it's certainly a different kind of feeling to the last few months. That's exactly how I feel. He sighs explosively. What the hell happened? Juliet leans in, holds his gaze, lowers her voice. I'm not sure myself, but I have this theory. Maybe, and I know it sounds wild, but hear me out. Just maybe, the parts of us that fell in love with others somehow left us last night. They separated themselves from this world, making their own world where time loops an exact moment over and over and over again. Romeo looks at her in the eye without blinking for a long time, then bursts out laughing. You're a complete madwoman, you know that? That's just... You're not even the one who likes sci-fi and fantasy. Oh, shush it, boyo. He huffs at him and crosses her arms as she leans back. No, seriously. He waves a hand at her. The fact that theory came out of your mouth is crazier than the theory itself. Her lip twitches and she's laughing with them. And for a glorious moment, the air is filled with pure and uncomplicated good humor. When the laughter winds down, they each find that they can't stop grinning at each other, and it's beautiful, and just like it used to be. A thought occurs to Romeo, and he opens his mouth, and Juliet immediately points a finger at him. Shut up. He closes his mouth but keeps grinning, hands held up in surrender. You can't say it isn't possible, though, she defends herself with a wry shrug. Romeo tilts his head. Nothing is impossible. So what now? What now? What? I mean, what happens to us now? He looks around and shrugs. We just live normally, I guess? It's been months, if not eons, since I could talk to you normally like this, and honestly, it feels awesome. She laughs, and it's so much easier than it has been in a long time. Yeah, I know. She smiles at him. So we're good then? We're better than good, I guess, answers Romeo. Good point, Juliet nods. Well named. After that, life goes on for Romeo and Juliet. They're still good friends. They both found their loves. The one who shares their interests that doesn't force them to sacrifice too many things in life, yet still makes them feel like the happiest person on earth. They grow old together as good friends, not as lovers. And what about Romeo and Juliet, who burn with love for each other? Readers, I'll tell you, that couple is still sitting on their bench in the park on that clear and perfect night, and they'll stay there until the end of time. Oh, shit. So the in-love version of them is stuck in the Twilight Zone. Like, that's not a happy ending. Not happy. That's some huge Twilight Zone shit. They've created their own world without other people meddling, judging, forcing compromises. For the rest of eternity, they'll have each other and their pure, naive, young love, and nothing will ever change that. He's at it again, guys. He's at it again. Will Captain's gamble work today? Let's see. Where is the internet? There we go. Internet capture. Picker wheel. All right, guys. Can Captain do it? We've got 2 of the 5 no's off. So there's only 3 no's and 5 yeses to play puzzle. Will it work today? And spin. No, I decided since your luck is so bad, I wasn't going to reset it today. Oh, Captain. Oh, boy. But I will go ahead with the hydrates. I will still hydrate away. No, people leave for good. I feel like at this point, I'm just not going to reset the odds until Captain finally gets puzzle. One day, Captain. One day you can... For this time, for sure. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. Pretty sure that the second that Chan goes live, you're going to try to gamba over there too. Hide choice. Look, there's only 2 more no's. See, there's a womp womp and a nope. Anywho. I don't know how you have such bad luck, Captain. It's amazing. But I did see that your mug came in. Oh no. How is the mug, since I think you're going to be the first person who got stuff? Is it adorable? Did it print well? Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. We put in our order on Sunday evening, and yeah, I didn't quite order one of everything, but you know, a number of things. But yeah, I'm really excited about the zip up. It's just, we were talking, and JJ and I were trying to figure out, okay, what are we gonna get? And I'm like, I'm getting the zip up. And I was like, what are you gonna get? Are you gonna get the pullover? And initially, when we had talked about the merch I was gonna do, he was like, I'll get the pullover, you can get the zip up. But then once I finished with the merch, he's like, but I want the zip up too. So we ended up both getting zip ups because, I love how that turned out. Even if it was more pricey because of printing on all the different places, it was just, very excited for it. And then, like, I had decisions, and then Chan revealed her big surprise with the sunflower art, and I was like, well, and the glasses, to me, I'm so excited. I ordered one of those, and it took all our restraint to not get the entire set of 4, because, I mean, you have to have the whole set, right? but resisted for now. For now. We still have till the end of the month to keep resisting. Yeah. Those are amazing. Yeah, I think they're not shot glasses per se. I believe they're actually what size? They're like small drink size kind of thing. So yeah, no, they're yeah, more like tumbler glasses. Yeah. So I'm excited for those. I'm just like, I need all of the things. And it all, and of course I had to get both of the bags because the shopping bags. I actually have a whole collection of shopping bags. Yeah. For somebody who doesn't actually go out shopping, I have a lot of grocery shopping bags for reusability. But you know, JJ gets compliments on my collection when he goes out, so yay! But yeah, I'm excited about those. Anywho, let's see. Back to Romeo and Juliet being in the Twilight Zone. Like, because it seems like they're just kissing for eternity, and that just feels like it would go into a horror kind of aspect. Like, you start kissing this person and you can never stop, and it just turns into this horrific hell of just being fused at the lips. Like, clearly I'm not a romantic person here. Because it doesn't sound like in their description like, oh, they get to go off and live happily ever after in a world that's accepting of them, and yeah. It doesn't sound like they're living their lives. It just sounds like they're sitting on the park bench making out for eternity. And wow, that sucks. It's like ultimate edging there. Only kissing for eternity. Anywho, let's see. They're sitting on the bench in the park. They'll stay until the end of time. They created their own world without. You see, Captain, JJ wants to build his own little bot for doing quotes. And I'm like, yes, dear, darling, wonderful. You should definitely do that. And until you do that, we don't need to have one on my stream. And, well, when is he going to find the time to do it? Chan! Oh no, Captain. That means Chan was here for your gambas. She knows. But yes, I know JJ's never gonna actually get around to this thing. I mean, maybe one day. Oh no, Captain, you and JJ should never talk about coding together. That would be terrible. Absolutely terrible. Is it work late today, Gian, or was it I feel accomplished but ended up late? regardless, working late. Boo. Just boo. But at least you can giggle at Captain losing Gamba where it was, what was it, 3 to 5? Yeah, 3 to 5 odds, and still ended up on a nopers. I mean, Captain never gambas. He quit gambaing. Oh, that's exciting, Jan. That's awkward. There are definitely worse reasons that you could have had to stay late, but that's not a great one. Much hugs, and hopefully you have a much better evening. And if nothing else, oh no. This is giving me memories of being around a certain child years ago who would just randomly take all of his clothes off and run around. And it was like, oh, sir, please put it. And he just thought it was the best thing ever. And he had no mental disabilities. He had none whatsoever. He was just. Oh no. No. Oh, Chan. What an adventurous day it seems to have been for you. At least it wasn't a boring day. You might have wished it was a boring day, but next time you're bored at work, think it could be interesting, and that's not a good thing. Oh, hey, look, that's actually working right now. Let's go. I didn't catch last stream if my little random reminder about the merch was up and working. Anyways. Oh, no. JJ Captain, no DMs between you two. No, Chad, they're cheating on us. Captain and JJ are starting a secret, weird nerd relationship that is not going to end well for me. Let's see, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, good. Wonderful. Perfect. I feel like whatever they're DMing is going to be worse than our DMs for sure. Let's see, back to the horrors that are being stuck on a bench making out with somebody that you're kind of okay with. Right? This is turning into a really, really complicated math problem if you put it that way. There's a really I don't want to go there math problem starting. Harems are complicated. They're so complicated. And now the Captain's gonna go be nerdy with numbers and JJ. It's just, yeah. Trouble, so much trouble. Anyways, like I keep saying, we're going to go back to these people who are stuck sucking face for all eternity with people that they're like, I really want to, I mean, they essentially are like, they just want to, get it on together and get it out of their system. And now they're just stuck there. Stupid, magical. Very romantic for some people, I'm sure, but not these people. They're very much Twilight Zoned. Okay. They've created their own world without other people meddling, judging, forcing compromises. For the rest of eternity, they'll have each other and their pure, naive, young love, and nothing will ever change that. No, not apples. How many mangoes? And the answer is all of them. Chand has all the mangoes. Perfect. This is math I can get behind. It makes just about as much sense as the rest of the math. Oh boy. Oh boy. Some people say that on a clear night with the promise of dawn rain, when Milky Way flows across the sky and the full moon hangs low, there you go, you can see a young couple sitting on a bench in the park, but only out of the corner of your eye, and only if you've room for romance in your souls. I will never see them. I have no romance in my soul, if that's what romance is. Because that just, once again, sounds scary. Is it true, you ask me? Does it matter, I reply? Surely it doesn't matter to anyone else on earth, and it certainly doesn't matter to them. You know, that romance added really badly. Just nope. Just nopers. Welcome. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer. If the cop is supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. Working on what? I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. You know who else loves multitasking? Captain. He likes to work and gamble at the same time, and that requires skill. Especially if you manage to do it successfully. Just gonna leave that there. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, lurking. I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Remind me, is that not coffee, and coffee? Yes, all the coffees. Look, the last person we were giving all coffees to ended up being awake and frazzled for a long time. I don't... Here you go, but you know... An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special tonight? Poor wife is like, we need to save money, we need to stop going to the coffee shop. I will make it at home. And he's like, nah, not good enough. Not good enough, guys. Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck, then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it. But in the end, we agreed not to do it. Because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Whew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't be able to walk it. Not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Rachel. Rachel? Is Mr. Henry all right? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark? Have I made that yet? That would be happy. Oh, it's just beautiful. I will take one of these as well. Please and thank you. Just melt a bunch of chocolate and somebody went in on the stream apparently. Just melt some chocolate bars down and hand it to me in a cup, please and thank you. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Dad's gonna be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers. But no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know. But still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. And all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment. And I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess.
Miss Rachel, what really happened last night?
Dad got in a fight with thugs. We heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh. He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Sir! Changing into a little kitty cat when you want to start a fight is not a good idea. Her dad is not the smartest. Oh, that reminds me, Captain. I saw this thing on Reddit the other day that there's this little corgi police dog. And, well, it's certainly not helping with any kind of cop's image, because the little corgi went and stole a little kid's sausage. And I was like, man. It's kind of funny because the thread was all about, like, man, even the dog's absolute power corrupts absolutely and all that kind of stuff. It was, it was so funny. It's just like, your little police dog corgi goes up to the little kid and is like, I'll be taking that, thanks. I was like, oh, well, that didn't help. Here's an interesting question. Do cops in other universes still get ACAB'd or not? Because I feel like there's some alternate universes that they're actually, you know, good people who are working how they're supposed to. But an interesting ponderance. No, certainly not in this one. He is just your cliche cop who is trying to not do too much cop work by coming to the coffee shop. But then anytime somebody does need help, he's like, I got you. What do you need me to do? How can I help you? So I think overall this guy's been pretty good. And this is obviously an alternate universe of Seattle. But yeah. But Freya asking the important question, why did a man who wanted to get into the fight morph into the cutest little old man kitty cat you've ever seen? What did he think was going to get accomplished other than getting kicked in the face like a little football? A furry little football. Why is that? Thank you for the giveaway, Captain. Everybody, if you are lurking, you might want to tab in and do exclamation point enter. Oh, is that what it did? There's Captain is giving away one of the glasses. No ass include, just gulp. It's just a gulp. No ass. I have this set to 180 seconds, so you do have time. I mean, it depends, Captain. Do you want the goal with no ass? JJ going, ah, yes, this is how I can get the whole collection. Yeah, I mean, the glasses don't have the little butts on them like the ramen themed merch does. So, Naka, hey! So technically there's no ass because it's our little cute characters holding up sunflowers. So, yeah, it's the ramen merch that has the ass. I appreciate the lurking very much, Naka. And I definitely know how that goes when you're trying to focus on modding and then there's other streams you want to be in. And it can be a lot. Alright, now, we all know that Captain's odds for winning his own giveaway are very, very tiny. Captain doesn't mod, he just, what's that one emote? No, I'm not finding it right now. I know JJ's got that one. Oh, wait, I found, no, not that one. I don't know which one, what it is called, that one emote. Oh, there it is. Oh. Thank you. Let's go, Hesty! Congrats! Wait, why did you get Healy's, Hesty? Wait, why are Healy's back? I have so many questions about that. Heelys are a terrible idea. I don't even know what that word is, Naka. That I kids these days. I remember when Heelys came out and just watching these kids just careening everywhere, crashing into things left and right. It was insane. Let's go! Captain following through on his merch giveaway and his incentives. Woo! Well, now you have learned, Hesty. Heelys are not fun. They are dangerous. I don't think I ever actually tried a pair. I'm pretty sure they didn't make them in my size. But yeah, there's enough of kids just zooming around and realizing, yeah. Just running into doors and bars and just falling flat on their face. It added entertainment, but a lot of danger. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of ease to just stop. Once you start rolling, it can be a little bit difficult to stop when you're careening towards a trash can, an old person, or yeah. Oh, interesting. See, all the Heelys I ever saw, they could not figure out how to stop. It was just crash landing after crash landing. Oh yeah. I'm still... Why are Heelys back? I assume you didn't find like some vintage pair somewhere. But like, why are they back? They were a bad idea the first time around. Sigh. Hessy's just bonking his head because now he's so much taller. That's the real danger for Hesty. No! JJ calling out poor Chan. You realize that heels can add even more than 2 inches, right, JJ? Like, Chan, JJ's bullying you. He's saying you're short and you need Heelys because they'll add 2 inches. If by fun you mean dangerous... Yes, and Captain would never bully Chan, ever. And certainly not after she had a long day. Never, ever. Wow. Captain beat you to it, Hesty. A very innocent angel Captain is. With very bad luck. Oh, there you go. Chan, you're not allowed to leave anymore. Hesty has copied the drag command. You're now stuck here. Much like the couple is now stuck on the bench, kissing for eternity. You know, Chan, it's really nice that Hesty always addresses both of you, so that, you know, both of your Orgenizer sprites are both greeted. He doesn't just pick one of you, he goes for both of you, and he says hello and swooners to both of you, and skibbities and wiglets and panties. Anywho, why unstable? I just look over and it says, unstable. Don't be unstable. Stick with it. See, Chan's already on top of the wear tall shoes. Meanwhile, I'm constantly going, did I get shorter whenever I stand next to JJ? Am I getting shorter? Because I feel like I'm shrinking. Just slowly but surely. Where are the knee pads for when you fell from the Heelys? Okay, safety first at least. Your knees would be fine. Your head might crack open, but your knees would be fine. JJ, how tall are you? He's not 6 foot. He didn't make it. He did not make it to 6 foot land. I have only been ever able to find one pair of boots that I could actually wear that fit me, and I don't even know if they're probably dusty somewhere, but yeah. Boots are so annoying to find a good fit. But they're so pretty. Especially the ones that go up to your knees. They're so gorgeous. Anyways, back to this kitty cat. This man who decided to pick a fight and turn into a kitty cat because scratching people's ankles seemed like a better way to fight than punching them or something. Maybe he was trying to hide his identity? But it's still no, I'm just going with her dad's an idiot. Her dad's an idiot. That's what we're going to go with. Freya with the good questions. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like. Okay. That was kind of smart, but like he didn't think past that to the fact that that then he's not capable of doing any kind of attacks or whatnot. But look, Dan, her dad's not the smartest. But then again, she's not smart either. It's the smarts do not make it through this game. And link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? I'm gonna guess by the way that he came in the coffee shop all beat up, probably not. That would be pretty humiliating to be like, hey, I'm this badass thug and a cat took me out. Yeah. No, it's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Also, I have to know, what is Mr. Lester's first name, because I have a suspicion. Since he's the bad guy here. Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa! How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah? Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. No, Hesty, you're 6'2" with your Heelys on. Claim that extra 2 inches. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom were here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to... You're an adult, remember? Oh, Freya, the bird. Really? Really, Freya? You throwing the I'm an adult back at her? Rude. But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Lurking. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I gotta continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. Are you going to leave us as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Trying to decide if I should try. I think there's one more day left in the story. Maybe we just try to get it done, and then that way next stream we can do either Love Ghosty or King of the Castle, depending on times, feelings, lives, whatnot. 2 weeks later. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Oh. I bet his nickname's Mo. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Awkward. And no story for the last one. Hello! You're finally here.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Yo.
Hi, Freya.
Huh, someone's feeling happy today.
Of course. Did they? They approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god! How did they react to the draft? Surprisingly, they liked it. That's amazing. I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me for a second book. I'm so happy for you. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course, they are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old-timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea? Yeah. He brought us some gifts back. He didn't get any for me? I'm not sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. Last time I saw you was before your mini break? Yeah, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow! That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be so fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture at Aqua. Oh, she got a new profile picture. She did. Oh, look at them. So cute. You both look so cute. Oh, man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there, so I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah, I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, haven't any of you heard from Neil? No. Not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Oh my god. The alien went to Coachella. Oh boy. Why send the postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe? Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyways, guys, we're leaving for the night. Aw, come on! So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived. And we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Lurking. See you in room. They look happier than when I first met them. Did she just say this? Yeah, she did. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. These people dated 10 years before they decided to move in together? I mean, it makes sense for him as an elf with immortality, but like, I don't think she's necessarily alone living, like his girlfriend. But wow, that's wow. Wow. See, Freya agrees. Congrats. I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Lurking have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya. And Lurking. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great. But not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh, yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot, anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parent? How did it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now. Or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're gonna go watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me play the game. I enjoy watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really?
Oh, well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again, one of these days.
You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie.
Alright, catch up with you later, Freya.
Bye, Larkin. Enjoy the movie. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go. And probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yes.
How will you write their story?
As it is. It's beautiful enough. It has enough drama.
That's one way to put it.
Anyway.
What's that look for?
You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there are some updates about the regulars. Tell me! Where should we start? Lua visits his place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle. Whoa, no, you gotta pause. You had to pause. No, we needed to go back. I didn't read because I was distracted by the fact that the vampire was giving the werewolf furry restraints. Not fury restraints, definitely furry restraints. So I have no clue what's going on. Anyways, no way to go back. Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now. Neil. Yep, just Neil. The only news about their superhero breeding mission are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel's back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She's found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back into the industry. And finally, Freya. She finished her book, got published, and has some signing sessions. It is a massive success, sold out even after the 4th printing, blah blah blah, too fast. Good book sales. The end. I finally finished the very first game I started streaming. Yay, that only took months. Now I'll be set for a new game on Thursday and or Friday, which I have to update the schedule. I'm shooting for trying short streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. See if that's a little more sustainable. That being said, this was a really fun game. A nice, cozy little thing. Development babies! Did somebody really name their kid a diva? Development cats! So there were only babies and cats? Nobody had any other animals? And me. No, no, no. That's different. That's an actual name that I have heard before. And I actually think it's a very pretty name. It's the just putting two words together that make me go, Who's this duder? Welcome. Hello, Lurking. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I worked here before. What? Who are you? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed. A bit too much. I learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. Oh my god, it's Neil. Well, yes. I know lots of people named Minnie-chan. And Minier-chan and Minius-chan. But like, what? I have questions. Neil got hot. What happened, Neil? Also, why do you have bandages on your face? I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes, the man says. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Oh no. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That fire agent? You seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. Nani? You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries. But there are some timelines where I forgot to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm confessing that I am truly a pigeon god to the alien, the hot alien. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator, then it was the first time Rachel visited this place, and the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. What are you talking about? Can you show it to me? Show me yours, I'll show you mine. Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. Huh? Huh? Oh, that's pretty. I need to know. They were so vague, I don't know what's going on. Okay, nothing. Comic, maybe? Oh. That's kind of cool. Back. I would like to know what just happened as well. I'm Googling it. Coffee talk ending. Ha. Oh, there's multiple endings. Let's see. But I want to know more than just that there are. What is the true ending? I don't know what's going on. Oh. Okay, so first of all, I found a Reddit thing and they're like, okay, coffee talk, understand the ending, spoilers. I'm like, great, wonderful, I want to know spoilers. It took me months to finish the game, you know. And the body of the post is deleted because, of course, it is. Wonderful. But the comments are saying that the true ending, as it were, it seems like Neil was successful in procreating and somehow procreated us and then time traveled? I'm really, really confused. Okay, this person says go to the extra comics. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be your mate? Ew, that's gross. Get away from me. This interaction did not yield results as hoped. I may have used the wrong method of communication. We have not been able to find a proper communication protocol for this method. It seems that our observation was inadequate. We might lack a crucial tool in their method of communication. Could that be? Excuse us, citizens of Earth. We see you're consuming a certain substance while communicating. Huh? Is the substance crucial to your communication? Is this some kind of weird interview? But to answer your question, no, it's just coffee. If not because of the substance, what is the key to your success in this courtship? Seriously? We don't know, dude. We matched on Kindler and decided to give it a go. Kindler. Yeah, it's a dating app. Look it up. We see that this kindler is crucial for Earth's method of courtship. Perhaps it is beneficial for us to evaluate it ourselves. According to the user's manual, Earthlings swipe left or right according to one's breeding preference. However, the information displayed was severely lacking. For example, there are no genetical information at all. Yet, despite a lot of these ambiguities, Earthlings are under no danger of extinction by underpopulation. Perhaps there's more to their method of communication that we are yet to understand. Well, this didn't tell me anything. I don't know. Okay, there's that one. Interesting. Well, there's clearly some timey-wimey going on here. Okay, yeah, time traveling. Okay. If you're curious once you're finished, you can access the true endings by completing a second playthrough. You can fast forward through the dialogues for the most part. Pay attention to days 1, 3, 8, and 14. As those are the days the barista talked about messing up with their information, you'll see the new version of what happened on those days. Supposedly, we're showing Neil these mistakes through a new form of communication. It may be easy to dismiss this by saying that we showed him once the screen went blank after the ending, but I think that by completing these days again, we are showing him as the player. Perhaps our kind can revisit memories and share them with each other, and that's what's happening here. Huh. So yeah, multiple endings, and it's all dependent on what beverages you serve. If you fail to give them the right one, like the second time around, if the very first time that Neil comes in you give him a Milky Way drink, that'll change things. So yeah, who knew? So if anybody's like, hey, I enjoyed Coffee Talk, and you're like, I watched a full playthrough, never fear, you can do it again and yeah, get different endings. That's always fun. I like the things where you get different endings, because then I feel like I can go back, because a lot of times stories tend to stick in my brain and then I'm like, I know what happens. Some stories. Yakuza does not seem to stick very well in my brain. But that's probably because there's just so much. But anyways, yeah. That was a big, huh? Who knew? It felt like it was like cozy game, we're closing up and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden they're like, by the way, did you know there are multiple endings and you have no clue whatsoever what is going on here? Yeah. You know, that's not an inaccurate description of Chan Catton. I mean, she's cute. She's very relaxing, and it's very fun to, ooh, Mother's Day gifts? Exciting. Well, I do need to wrap up stream. So, unless you or Captain are going to start streaming next. Oh no. Captain, what did you get, Chan? Ooh, so fancy. Okay, Chan. Listen to me. I got this great idea. A new incentive for St. Jude. Do like half price what you're doing for spicy water, but make it Gamba. And then Captain will be dropping money left and right to try and do the drink Gamba. And Captain will single-handedly completely fill you up to your goal. Captain says no more Gamba, but I'm pretty sure next time I stream, he's gonna go, maybe one more. Maybe one more. Because somebody else will come redeem that Gamba, and they'll get it first try, and then Captain's just gonna be Angies. No, Captain never leaves his house. Why would he go on vacation? Don't go on vacation. It's not like you have a St. Jude incentive to do a live stream. It's true. It's true. Yes, you can write whatever you do while streaming for content. And no, this is not legal advice. Yakuza whiskey specifically. Is Majima on the bottle? Is there a shirtless Maji on the bottle? Because that would make it perfect. My lips are sealed, he'll never know. Ah, I see. Jan said today's Majima's birthday. Happy birthday, Majima! Let's see. Yeah, so is there going to be a Captain stream tonight or... Okay. Well, in that case, I think I will just wrap up for the evening. I'm excited. Finished coffee talk. Now we get to move on to new games. Meetings on meetings will definitely make you eepy. But, yeah. But let's see, tomorrow is Sword Bear's final Yakuza Wednesday. So, that's going to be very, very... That's going to take all my attention. And then Thursday and Friday, I'm going to try to get shorter streams done then. I didn't do a great job keeping it short today, but it wasn't long either, so props to me. Oh, we have link. We have the link. Oh. we don't know if this is safe to show. Because Chan sends me things. And we don't know what Chan sends. Is it supposed to be buffering? Is this one of those? Oh, no, it was not. Oh. Captain, you know what my first DM is from her, right? I'm just saying, not everything that Chan and I talk about and share about is stream safe. Happy birthday indeed. Oh, look, there's the gambas. Yeah, but then you'd have to have if you were him, Captain, you'd have this sad, tragic story. You'd have had your eye gouged out. You'd have gotten into fights every single day, tortured multiple times. Like, it might not be that great to be Majima. But, like, to be with Majima, you know. Trash Bag Man does seem like he has a somewhat easier life, although he does still get into a bunch of fights. But, spoilers for Yakuza, which Trash Bag Man? Well, that's a sadness of fictional characters. They're beautiful and they're fictional. And we never get to go date them. Also, it's fun when they're fictional because you don't have to think about the reality of what they'd be like, because most of them have downsides. But for fictional characters, you know, you can just think of the happy sides. Anywho, I really should sign off for the evening. And like I said, I'm going to try to be back on Thursday and Friday. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, so far so good. It looks like I should be qualifying for affiliate soon. It's just a matter of either today or the next stream should be the last stream that I need to have all my qualifications in place. So that's going to be fun. And then a lot of work because I have to set up all the things that go with that. With yeah, there's more things to set up for stream. But it'll be fun. And most importantly, we can have emotes. That'll be fun. And I can lurk with my little lurking emote all across Twitch. But yeah. Anywho, for realsies. Thank you everybody for coming in and hanging out. Thank you for the donations, for the chats. Thank you, Captain, for the giveaway of the glass. And yeah, thanks for everybody for lurking, for chatting. And I will see you guys around next time. Hi, Vinny. Bye, Vinny. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Keep your eyes open for Captain and Jan and Burbo streams if you want to continue supporting the St. Jude streams this month. And I will see you guys around. Bye.